this man's like, what a great lord. He cares so much about the people's lives. He wants my women and money. Grr. I don't think there's ever been an isekai with a character who's more unlucky than Liam, but somehow magnificently just falls upwards. Like, this man is basically bent over, ready to take it raw from Satan, and somehow ends up with a new fleet of super ships. What the guy did at the end of the episode, removing what we know about this kid just falling upwards, is objectively the right move. He froze time and said, Liam, my boy, you know how much I love you. And keep in mind, Liam has worshipped the guide ever since he got there, because not much has truly gone wrong, and what has gone wrong doesn't seem like I was thrown into Satan's butthole and now I'm trying to survive. So him saying, I know it looks grim, 3.8% chance of surviving, but I know you can do it. But guide, why would I do that? Because, my boy, there's so much gold for you to make. But guide, I already got all their treasure. Nope, there's more. Oh my god, you're amazing. You set this up for me, so you know what? I will make you proud. I will make you proud. And what's gonna happen? I'll tell you what's gonna happen. Somehow, our little douchebag is going to destroy a fleet of ships that have a 97% accuracy of destroying them and turning this into a pirate dictatorship. And somehow our boy's gonna come out of this, probably with his debts paid, probably with new toys of weapons of mass destruction, probably surpassing the 1,000 harem limit that was established by Brian in the previous episode. And our boy's gonna be on national television saying two things. My sensei, without you, I couldn't have done this. And two, please understand, your current religion is not the truth. You should be worshipping a man called the Guide. And two things are gonna happen there. A man who's desperately trying to run away from the connection of Liam is going to be hounded by the media, and we're going to start a new damn religion where the guide is worshipped. And if we know anything about the guide, is that any positivity directed towards him is his kryptonite. It physically pains him. This kid simply saying thank you hurts him. Could you imagine if he had an entire religion of people worshipping him? I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You're free to disagree, but you're not free to tell me my opinion's wrong, because it's my opinion. The only person who can say my opinion's wrong is myself. I enjoy the show more than Eminence and Shadow. And that's not me taking a shit on Eminence. I'm saying Eminence is fantastic. It's a 10 out of 10 show if you ask me. It's hilarious. But I just vibe with Liam and this bullshit even more. Like, the fact that I love the hypocriticalness of it. Like, you have these three robots who are like super realistic, and they're like, you know, it's crazy, you know, we look identical, and Master was able to tell us apart because of these slight differences, and he remembers us, and it's like all flirty, and then insert top bitch saying delete that shit because we have to worry that, you know, this country, this world doesn't really accept AIs. It could damage his reputation. Yeah, but what about you? Well, I do stuff because Master ordered it. It's like, okay, girl. Okay. Now, the big question is, how will he win? Because it's not just like they brought a few ships and they said, let's do this. Like, they brought the whole cavalry. I assume Rocket Punch will be involved in some way. Now, they're establishing they made a new canon. I forget what the hell they called it. It had a couple words in the name twice, and I love how after time unfroze, he got upset with Brian like he was insulting him. I'm like, Liam, you douchebag. You gotta remember shit. Like, you can't have like a monkey brain, but he is who he is, I suppose. I don't know. But this show has been a freaking blast. Like, I think out of any show I've seen in the past couple of years that I was firmly convinced was going to be a mid-isekai. This has to be in like the top 2, top 3. I don't know if I want to say top 1 because there has been like, this has to be garbage first impressions and turned out to be fun. But this has to be in like the top 3 most unexpectedly amazing isekai shows that I've seen that I expected the bare minimum from. Like, and even going back and looking at the worst episodes, which is probably the first few episodes of the show, I'm still baffled how good those were, but how much I'm enjoying the show the longer it goes on. It's still insane to be able to have a show that's not Gundam and have the space combat and everything about it look fairly solid. Like, yeah, there's a couple moments, like even in this episode up close on the ships, you're like, yeah, that's clearly 3D. But it's not like it's jarring. It's not handshakers. It's not bullshit. It's just, it's solid as hell. Do I want a season 2? Oh god, I want a season 5, to be honest. Not skip to season 5, but you know, if you want to shadow drop a few seasons, I would not be complaining. Either way, Liam is not my spirit animal. Liam is an idiot. Liam has probably the greatest guardian spirit known to man, but do I love him? Like, whatever this dog has been doing, his former dog that's, you know, followed him into this world and has been guarding him from bullshit this whole time, I hope he gets steak dinners and belly rubs and whatever else he needs to in heaven when he's no longer looking after Liam, because this pooch deserves the world and more. Like, he must have been a good dog dad, because, like, what animal would go this far to completely flip a war-torn world where your parents leave you for dead with an unfathomable amount of debt that you'll never be able to pay off, and this man's actually on course to pay it off? Most likely, if he does destroy all these ships, or like collects it, there's bound to be something he finds, whether a secret stash of gold, one of the ships, or one of the technologies is going to be worth a lot. I would be more shocked if he doesn't completely pay off this debt by the time the pirates are dealt with. But either way, we know he's going to be fine. I totally expect his parents will pop back up at some point. I'm pretty sure this is also the first episode where he says his parents are shitty. I wasn't sure if he actually thought they were or not, or if he thought it was like the guide, they were just, you know, whatever. But the idea that once his debt's paid off, we already see how good his people are doing. Like, his people are like, damn, Master is so great to us. And he's like, I should raise the taxes. I should do these evil things. And Amagi has to say, yeah, if you do that, in the long term, we're screwed. Don't act like Brian, damn it. The man is going to end up with so much wealth, his shitty parents are going to come back, try to take it from him, and he's going to rocket punch their ass, isn't he? I don't know, but this was fantastic. I'm loving the show the more I watch it. It's a damn shame it's not a back-to-back 2-core, but a man can hope for a season 2, season 3. That's not asking for too much, is it? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. What did you think of this week's episode? How do you think he's going to deal with this insane fleet? I mean, they did not give him high odds to begin with. And to be honest, had the guide not come down and said, we got to do this, I'm sure those odds would have been a lot less, because he would have been more reluctant to even preemptively strike. But you know damn well they have less than 1% chance of surviving Liam and his chuny bullshit, so we'll see. So your thoughts, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here, of course ring that bell so you can notify when I upload more. We also have the Patreon where you got the full live reactions over there exclusively, and hey, while you're over there, I'll also give you a video shout out. Alright, so today we got Dark Lord, Dylan Miles, Jonas Pierre, Stephen Thomas, MJ Minion, Brian, Azoff Montgomery, Mig021, James Wright, Gareth Green, and we also have Rekatron. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care. Y'all have a good one.